Yes, sir. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown, guys. Listen, this is episode 22. No Rudy Gay.
Ooh.
Got a lot to get into today. Oh, you even fucking pointed. That don't count. Listen, man. Well, I thank y'all, man, for joining us for another episode, man, per usual, man. Y'all already know, man. If you are into NBA conversations, whether it be new or old, join us here, man, as we celebrate the game that we love, and that's the NBA. Do us a huge favor, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Also, to everybody, hit them likes for us tonight, man. Let's get them likes up. Help us build that algorithm up, man. To find more NBA fans like yourselves. All right, King, you ready to get to it, man?
I am, bro. Let's do this.
We got a lot to get into today, man. So let's go ahead and get to this first segment, man. That was I was told some things. King.
I was told.
I was told.
I was told. I was told.
What did Lou Will say?
Highest ceiling. Ooh. Cunningham, Banchero, LaMelo Ball. Lou, you're up first on that one. Go.
I'm gonna go as the pitchers go. I got Cade still having the highest ceiling. Paolo was right there, and then I got to cut LaMelo Ball as having the highest ceiling. This was a tough one. All of these guys still got a lot of basketball to be played, a lot of things to accomplish in their careers, but for the most part, I feel like I got a good sense of where LaMelo Ball is in his career and what type of player that he's going to be. We're still writing a book on these other two guys. So I'm going to start Cade. I'm going to bench.
Not bad, man. Before we do your opinions on bench start cut, man, who do you agree with old Lou Will there, man? Does Cade have more upside than the other two?
I don't know. I go back and forth on this one. I feel like as far as Cade and Paolo.
Yeah, Cade. Yeah, Cade and LaMelo.
Oh, okay, yeah, absolutely. They both my guys. Yeah, I don't know. I probably would go with Cade because you know how I feel about playmaking, and I think that Cade would be a better playmaker all around than Paolo. Not saying Paolo's a bad playmaker; he's an awesome playmaker for his size, but yeah, I would go Paolo. And then like you kind of said about LaMelo, I already kind of understand what LaMelo is. I'm hoping he's not already, I don't want to say tarnished goods in a way, like he's already who he is. But, I mean, years just keep moving on. He's in Charlotte just doing the same thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you because I think we had this talk before out of Paolo and Cade. And I was like, I really couldn't choose because both of them, man, I think both are going to be the future of this league. Both of them do different things. Like you said, Cade is more of a facilitator. Paolo can make from his position, but he's not asked to do that. So he's more of a guy who's asked to score a little bit more, clean up the boards whenever they need him, to just add that size and that different dimension as far as scoring in the paint and being able to take his defender off the dribble from the perimeter at his size. So I'm gonna give the edge, like not by a lot, because I feel like I said, I think Paolo is up there too, man. One of those young guys that they can probably turn that corner here this next year or whatever. Cade, I saw what he did this year when he was finally healthy. He was finally healthy. We saw what he did. A lot of people feel like he should have been on an All NBA team over Steph Curry. Steph Curry. So, he did put up better numbers, right? That
you mean the second team, right?
Yeah,
he made the third team. I think he made the third team.
Or whatever. Yeah, whatever team it was. I think he should have made that over him or whatever. But
yeah.
I'm with you, man. LaMelo, what's it been 6 years now?
Just about a year. What a year after Luka?
Right? Yeah, a year after Luka and them. Yeah. So I mean, how many years we gonna give him?
You gotta get long, bro.
I mean, you gotta do something, bro. I mean, how many years we gonna give this kid, man, to finally be that guy, right? We talked about it before. So I think he shot a lot more this year than he did in the previous years. He shot at like about 41% or something like that from the field total, not from the free 3-point line, from the field total, right? gonna be. I mean, he's getting to that point, man. So like a lot of the other peers around your age are taking that next step, right? We just talked about these two guys, right? Paolo and Cade. They're taking that next step. We're still waiting on you. Remember, Detroit had the worst record last year. You saw what Cade got them to the 6th seed this year, right? So yeah, triple their record. So he gonna have to. We gotta see something from LaMelo, man. Because I mean, after a while, you can't just go based off his reputation and his talent, bro. Yeah. After a while, you gotta produce. It's what the league is about. You gotta produce. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I agree. But how you got the order, man? As far as start, bench, cut, out of Cade Cunningham, Paolo Banchero, and LaMelo Ball.
Same order. Lugo said. I will give a shout out to Paolo though for last year. He did take Cleveland to 7, and then this year played against Boston. I think it's more of the team issues and all with Paolo as far as getting past or to the next step. But Cade did take New York to 7, and they were in the Eastern Conference Finals. So I'm gonna give Cade the edge this year. Like I say, it can change. Excuse me, next year after, but I'm gonna give Cade the edge. And LaMelo, oh bro, Melo got skill, so it's not like it's wild.
Yeah,
he's
not
it's not like he's not trash, but he got to get his mind right. Like he got to get somewhere where it actually gets his mind in the right place for NBA basketball and to win in the NBA. And if he doesn't, then you feel me, like habits, hobbies become habits. I guess I was just saying that's what's going to happen for LaMelo, and it's probably becoming that way because this guy, like you say, he averaged 28 a game this year. Shoot 40%, like that's ridiculous for your point guard to be doing that. We talked about that. He takes too many bad shots. He takes the most bad shots by far, and he doesn't make them. Like he's not a great difficult shot maker. So,
yeah, I'm with you. Orlando needs a point guard.
Yeah, they ask Paolo to do too much. That's the issue. Like Paolo does too much playmaking for them because he can do playmaking, but somebody else should do it.
Yes, because they have nobody else that can really do it. I think Paolo and Fran are in the same position as far as they're not guys who are arcade type of playmaker. They can't make plays from those positions, and they need somebody else to make the plays on that team to help open the offense up a little bit. I know that's why you heard that rumor about like a Trae Young or somebody like that going over to Orlando for the longest, right? So, or you heard like a Luka rumor if people pushing Luka to Orlando. You know what I'm saying? So,
we talking about D Garland,
knowing that's what. Yeah. See. Oh.
Yeah. They sound talking D Garland. That's a nice pickup.
I can't wait to the offseason. We're gonna talk about all that. But
that's a good pickup. Yeah, I know.
Man, that's a damn good pickup.
Yeah, if they can.
Yeah, they can get him, man. Okay. Still probably need a center too. Probably more consistent center. I know they got Wendell Carter, but
But you won't be so You feel me? Like you can compete in the playoffs and all. You're not ready to win a championship yet, but now you feel me. Now you're ready to win a round. You feel me? Like
start taking that next step.
Taking the next step, and then let your GM and all that stuff get you the last piece. So yeah, I think that's a good move though. I think you get Garland over there. I know we're going to the future, but get Garland over there, and I think then Franz has to prove himself because then you got to realize you get Franz, you get someone else because Paolo and Franz kind of play the same position. That's why people go. You feel me, back and forth. Even though it's a new day and age with the NBA, it's just a forward. You just need forwards out there, but they both are probably threes right now in their careers. So, yeah.
Top position threes? Or you talking about option threes?
Position right now. Small position.
Oh, okay.
As far they're both probably small forwards right now. That's probably their best position of what they actually do. Like I know Paolo plays the 4 and all that, but like, bro, we talk about PJ Washington and what he can't do at the 3. Paolo can do that at the 3. You feel me? Like that's what I'm saying. Like they both kind of play the same. They both just forwards. So we'll see.
I agree, bro. And what was that segment brought to you by?
Shout out to Fanatics.
Yes, sir.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem when your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
All right, King, let's turn the page, man. You know what we do every Monday, man? We got to hit them with the recap. Finals time, King. Finals time. You already know, man. We gotta give our predictions. We gotta talk about this game, or the last two games, I should say, of the finals. It is now 1-1, even Steven out here in these NBA streets. As y'all know, Oklahoma City won the last game 2 in convincing fashion. Pacers game winner by Tyrese Halliburton in game 1. So far it's 1-1. What you think, King? What's on your Shea Gilgeous, the best player ever mind out here, man?
Shout out to Shay. Shout out to the J Will and them. Need a little something. Chet as well. I guess a little something. But yeah, bro. I guess I think game 3 is very important for the Pacers. I think we both picked the Pacers, especially after a while. After I thought about it for a second, I switched my answer like 3 times. I think I went Pacers in 6 at the end. But yeah, game 3 is important for the Pacers. Not saying they have to win game 3, but to put pressure back on OKC, you gotta win game 3. You can't lose that first one in Indiana, or that home team with 68 wins. They're gonna be pressure on you to get one in Indiana. So game 3, Indiana got to show they for real that first game wasn't a fluke, and it's still a series then. So, but this is a big game for Indiana and Rick Carlisle, I think. Not gonna lie to you, in my opinion.
Yeah. To be honest with you, if you think about it like this, Indiana's only led in this series for 2 minutes.
Yep.
Out of both games, 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They came out a little, I think the high score, I think I have 7. I think it was Pascal with like 17 or Holly with like 17 or whatever it was. So nobody really just stood out in that game. If you think about it too, Holly has played he hasn't played up to the level that we've been hearing that he's been playing up to here in the playoffs in these first 2 games. This is what I'm hoping. Since I picked the Pacers, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping some home cooking will help. Get them back home and the crowd and their energy, because they played really well at home. Take some of that momentum that you had in the first game, because look, you beat them you did what you're supposed to do. Take one in Oklahoma City. You did what you're supposed to do. Hopefully they can get back home. Some of that home cooking will help. They got some few that they're getting some days in between these games, so it's not like you having to like do back-to-backs or anything like that, or turnaround trips and all that type of stuff. It's you get some days in between, man, so you got time to rest and all that stuff, get your injured up and running. Just need those guys to step up, man. I feel like not desperate. I don't want to use desperate. Oklahoma City feel like they had to come out a little bit more aggressive because of what happened. They gave up that lead there towards the end of the fourth quarter there. They feel like they had to come out aggressive in game 2, and they did. Pacers just didn't. I guess they wasn't ready for them to come out with that type of aggression. What would you say?
I was gonna say, did you feel like game 2 was more about the Thunder or the Pacers?
Probably a little bit of both. And I'm not trying to make it's not a cop out answer, because, like I said, the Thunder, they felt embarrassed, bro, with how they lost that game. So they had to come out aggressive. I think the Pacers
knew they won one.
Yeah, like what I mean, like I kind of think they got probably a little bit comfortable, because, like I said, they came out. Oklahoma City came out aggressive, and like I said, with them, they had balance scoring with the Pacers, but it was like a little sprinkle, a little 11 here, 13 here, a little 17 or whatever. Like it didn't seem like they were aggressive enough on the offensive end, especially for a team that's the highest scoring team right now in the playoffs. They only scored 107 points, and so that's why I said, like, I think that they're gonna take hopefully the home cooking. I still got Pacers in 6. So I'm not changing my answer. Hopefully the home cooking helps with this game. I think the Pacers are going to win game 3. They're going to come out a whole lot more aggressive.
I mean, they don't have to. They're going to win game 4 too. But game 3, if you really want to put some pressure on OKC,
yes,
you got to win game 3. Like, if you want to start, like, really maybe taking control of the series, then you got to win game 3. Because if they win game 3, then even though you at home, you got to win game 4. You got to win game 4 of OKC, win game 3. So you're in Indiana. You're starting the series there. Like, you already won the first one. Go win the first one at home, man. So you can go win the second one, hopefully, maybe get it done. But they got to. I don't know. I think this is a big game for Indiana. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, just because if they lose game 3 does not mean they're out of it. But if OKC goes up 2 and gets 2 games before you get 2, then, I mean, they're still the best team in the NBA. It's going to start getting more difficult to stop them from winning one game before you win more. So, yeah.
So you changed your answer? It's still one. It's still Pacers in 6.
Still Pacers in 6. Okay. But if I'm not gonna lie to you, if OKC wins game 3, I don't think that's gonna happen. it'll be 7 at the most, at the least for Indiana.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be 7.
I mean, don't have to. It can still be
That's good.
6. They can still win 3 in a row. You feel me? But I don't think they're gonna win 3 in a row. Though.
I guess what I meant when I said it got to be 7 because I don't see them winning 3 in a row. But I mean, we seen other things happen, so it could. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna put nobody's house on it or nothing that they would win 3 in a row. So yeah, they have to. I'm to the point like I feel like they have to win this game.
Yeah,
they have to win game 3. You know what I'm saying? Because if you go 2-2, going back to Oklahoma City, I think Oklahoma City will take that.
I do too. That's what I'm saying.
Knowing it's a best of 3, and you got 2 chances at their house. You know what I'm saying? So
you're not supposed to let OKC see that they can beat you in Indiana yet. You feel me? If they see right away when they go there, like, okay, this is easy, we can beat them in Indiana, I think the series might be over. That's what I'm saying. Like, it becomes, there's nothing to like fall back on for Indiana and say, well, we got this. It's like, well, OKC then took your best punch. Now they're ready. So yeah, they got to win game 3,
bro. And then another thing too, Indiana got to step the pace up.
Yeah,
in game 3,
Tyrese Halliburton. Yeah. We talked about him when he been a superstar and all that stuff. And he get the credit like everybody else. He here now, but yeah, he gotta play. He gotta start playing like a star again, superstar. You feel me? Like he got to stop. He been suspect right now. He on this little like, all right. I know he did the game winner and all, but that wasn't like a great game. Even when he did,
it wasn't. I was saying if I said in the first 2 games, like he really didn't look like, oh my god. It's like if you take that game winner out, it's like he's been average, right? He's been.
Let's get one of 30 and 15 games right now, Tyrese. That's what we need right now.
One of 30, 15 and 0 games.
Yep, let's get one of those games real quick where you just running. But like I said, the crowd's gonna be rocking as far as in Indiana. Like when the last time they were in the finals? 2000?
2000, yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
had your boy.
Yeah, 20-some years ago, Jalen Rose. So it's cool though. Did you see they doing for $20 put patches on the back of the jersey for $20 in Indiana? Yeah, you can go to like the concession stand or whatever like that, and they put the little finals thing on the back of your jersey for $20 if you got a jersey.
Oh,
that's pretty cool. I was like, damn, they'll do around the spot and press it and all that. So that's pretty cool for $20. But yeah, bro, like Indiana should be rocking and all. Like run the ball, go score over. They only averaging less than 110 points for the series so far. So
yeah,
let's go get 120.
Is that Pacers offense or is that Oklahoma defense?
It's a little bit of both. So that's where it depends on, like you said last time, it depends on how you see game 2. So game 1, OKC played a lot of like awesome defense. First half was turning the ball over. No, we talked about that, but then Indiana came back. They still won, even though they barely scored 110. In the second game, they weren't even turning Indiana over like that, and they were still beating them. That's why I'm like, do you think Indiana just like kind of like packed it in and said we got one? Because it kind of looked that way the way I was watching them play.
That's what I'm saying. Like
they were like they were just trying to come back, and they were like, you know what, let it go, and it's all good. We got one. So if that's the case, and they keep playing and they don't turn the ball to get back at home, they should be fine. But if OKC has some type of like response where they don't even need to turn Indiana over to beat them, then it's a different story. So I was seeing game 3, like I said,
because also too, Indiana's like an aggressive offense.
Yeah.
They're constantly going at you, right? And so what I'm saying, like even in that game, it just didn't look like that. It just like I said, it's like just going through the motions or whatever. Like you said, like we got our one, so I mean we're good. Like we don't worry about we're going back home. And now if they are thinking that, I'm not saying it's what they're thinking. It's just kind of what it looks like from the outside. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So if that's the case, you got to show up at home, and I think they will. I think that crowd will be behind them, bro. Pacer fans is crazy out there, man. So.
I mean,
we'll see.
Whoever wins game 3 gonna have a lot of momentum. It is what it is. And with Indiana being at home, if they win game 3, then the momentum is seriously on their side against OKC, because OKC has to win one in Indiana. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like if you lose this game 3, even though I said because OKC is a good team, like I would want Indiana to win this one because it's Indiana. I mean, OKC gets their advantage back. But if Indiana wins this one, like OKC has to win to get their advantage, like, and they're in Indiana. So this is a major game for Indy. Indy can put their like foot on their throats, kind of in a way, if they win game 3. So yeah, we'll see. Shout out to Rick.
I agree, man. All right, bro. Let's go ahead and get to the next segment here, King. Somebody got to pause. King, what in the world did your favorite commissioner of all time say? You got the Adam Silver suit in the closet. I understand. Let's see what he said, bro.
Where it was when we were younger. And it so happens that next season we'll be smack in the middle of the Winter Olympics. So in fact, the game will be on NBC, and the very day we're on, the lead-in will be Winter Olympic events, and then coming out of the All-Star game, which is now going to be in the afternoon instead of the evening, there'll be more Olympic events. So what better time to feature some form of USA against the world? I'm not exactly sure what the format will be yet. I mean, obviously paid a lot of attention to what the NHL did with the
which was a huge success.
Which was a huge success.
The Frozen Four. That was awesome.
It was great.
But also, going back, last summer.
I want you to give your opinion first on this one because I want to make sure I'm hearing this right. I think I'm hearing it right, but I want to make sure.
What do you think you hear?
All right, so we're going to have the All-Star game next year. It's going to be World versus the U.S., right? It's going to happen during the same time as the Winter Olympics, so it's going to be played during the same time. Correct? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, same time. Yeah.
Okay. And then it's going to be an afternoon event now because the Olympics is going to still be going on in the evening, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. I don't know, bro. Like I know it sounds crazy and all, but unless he cancel it, what else can he do?
My thing is, bro, you heard me say this a million times. Why do you keep messing with the All-Star game? Listen,
they can't have it the way it was last year, though, bro. You say go back old.
Yes, just leave it alone. Why you keep messing with it? Listen, bro, I'm gonna explain this to y'all one more time. The format was not the issue.
No,
the format of the NBA All-Star game is not the issue. How you're playing is not the issue. The issue is the effort that the players are giving. King, he just said they're talking about doing a Team USA versus a world, right? Who are the two best players in the world? They'll be on the world team.
Usually, Luka and Joker, the two people that usually don't care about the game.
So, once again, I'm going to say this again. It's not the formats. The format is not the issue. That format you change is not going to motivate these guys. Like I said, the two main guys for the world don't give a damn about the All-Star game.
No,
it's about the players giving an effort. That's what the issue is. It has nothing to do with the format.
I think he thinks that format will light a fire under them, though. He's hoping, I guess. He's hoping that if it's Serbia versus the U.S. or Slovenia versus the U.S., then like to show where you come from and all that you'll go out there and do something. But I mean. I ain't gonna hold my breath. So
another thing too, we talked about this before. Why we thought this wouldn't work. Now you're gonna have to fill your roster with guys who shouldn't be all-stars.
Yep, that's gonna be the part of when they decide how this all-star goes as far as being in your record, as far as like an all-star game.
Bro, just leave it alone. Just do the East versus West, and let's just find a way to motivate these players to play. That's it.
Wait, hold on. I'm thinking right now, bro, next year gonna be a doozy. Dude's gonna be mad next year. Like, I know they ain't really thinking about it right now, but like it's gonna be a lot of guys, like world guys that become all-stars that gotta take US guys' spot because you gotta fill out the world roster, bro.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. It's not gonna make no sense.
It's not saying that the world don't have good players, but like you're gonna have to put bogeys and stuff in there. You feel me? I
was about to say that Bogey's not an all-star, bro.
Yeah, like he's not an all-star to say hey, bogey or throw in a Andrew Wiggins again or something like that. You feel me?
We need 10 guys, so come on.
Say, hey, we need these guys. So yeah, I mean, you got Kyrie. You're gonna throw. I mean, Kyrie may not be playing by then, so you can't throw him in there. Luka, Joker, Giannis. They're the big three. Shea, your fourth. Embiid probably won't be playing. Yeah. Who else I'm missing right now? Sabonis maybe. Damn, who else? Who else in the league right now? Anybody leading their team right now that's a foreigner right now?
I'm trying to go down the list in my head here.
Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, Pascal. Jamal Murray, if he make an All-Star game, which I doubt.
They're gonna finally he finally gonna make one. Actually, you're right. Jamal Murray finally gonna make one come next year because of this rule. This will be Jamal Murray.
You gonna make it because of I'm done, bro.
That's what's gonna happen though. That's what I'm saying. He's not thinking far out in advance enough yet as far as the issues go. But yeah.
Well, let me say this though. He did say they haven't put an idea yet, but that's what they want to do. They want to go world versus. but they haven't put an idea yet.
You sure? I thought I heard Silver say yes. That's officially happening.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna cut a certain part of that clip out. He did say in there that they haven't had the idea yet, kind of flushed out yet. Yeah, they haven't had it flushed out yet. But still, just to have that idea, it's like, bro, like I don't understand why you won't just listen. I was cool with the play-in. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. I'm cool with you know, making the top 3 worst teams in the league have the even amount of chance to win the lottery and all that. You change up the lottery odds so it's a little bit more fair going down the board or whatever. All that type of stuff. That type of stuff is needed to push the game forward. Why do you keep messing with the All-Star game when it's not the format that's the issue? The format is not. They didn't change the format 85 times, and it's the product is still the same. That's not the issue. Find a way to get the players motivated to play, and then we'll be done. Just keep it to the East and West. I don't understand why we keep messing with the All-Star game. Yeah. What was up? They wanted to do at one point.
I don't remember last year they had rising stars and all that in there. That was wild. Like it was.
They had that. They had the 4 teams or whatever. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like
last year was probably the worst All-Star game ever. That was one of them. It was at the. Yeah, it was one of the worst. And the one I understood he tried and all that, and I was happy with the rising stars and all, but it didn't mean anything. It was like, what are we doing this for? Like nobody's gonna remember that.
Bro, I'm telling you, I probably the last 7-8 years, probably longer than that, maybe 10 years. I probably watched one All-Star game, and I barely watched that. And I think that was one. I think like Lucas like second or third time in the All-Star game or something like that. I think I watched. No, matter of fact, it was the one that him and Jokic were like kind of staying back and playing around in the backcourt and all that stuff. That's probably the last one I watched. And I'm like, bro, I'm not watching All-Star game, bro.
So I think it might be competitive. Like I said, my biggest issue, one, if it isn't competitive, then you waste another year again. But 2, that like I said, the guys are going to make the All-Star team. Like, how is this going to work? Like, are we going to take away All-Star from your like resume, and it's just going to be you selected and you play something for this weekend if you want to play? Because I don't think that's fair. Like, and that's not it's not even about being against foreign folks or against the league. We talk about the foreign guys all the time as far as the people from overseas being the best players. So I have no problem stating that, but not everybody. As far as when you go down the list and you get the top, what is it? 30 players that make it. Was it 15 on each side?
24.
It's what is it? 12 on each side that make the All-Star game. 2012. And the top 24 guys. Once you get down that line, though, I feel like it's going to be hard. 1 through 24. I don't think it's 12 foreigners.
No.
You feel me? Like I don't think
that should be All-Stars. No.
Yeah,
maybe
you go 1
maybe
through 24.
6.
It might be. I would have to seriously think because, like I said, Kyrie is technically.
Oh well, yeah.
An Australian, you got like it's certain guys.
Because if that's the case, you got to go that route. Then I mean, yeah.
You got your Shea, you got Kyrie, you got like I said, Embiid, Luka, and
Dwight Powell, guys like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Dwight Powell had to make it, bro. Like that's crazy. I just don't see how they're gonna fill the rest of the squad. Like they would have to put Jamal Murray.
If they did that with Dwight Powell, bro, just don't even have the All-Star game no more, bro. Like I said, do like you do. Just do like. Oh my god, bro!
I'm getting the All-Star Canadian jersey, bro. If you make it, bro.
Hey, just do like they did with the Pro Bowl, man. Just say, you made the Pro Bowl this year, man. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's the point. That's the point they're getting to, though, because that's
I told you, bro.
I really think Jamal Murray gonna make the All-Star game next year. You just basically told me, like, I was always one that's saying, well, they said Jamal Murray was the second best player in the league and he better than Kyrie and all. I'm like, he still didn't make an All-Star game yet. They're gonna find a way to give it to him next year. They have to, bro.
But no, I'm like, they did say he was like the.
They said, remember when they won the championship? He's like the second best player in the league and all that stuff. He's better than Kyrie.
I was like, yo,
all this stuff back then. Every year, bro. Last year we had to hear how the Celtics had the greatest players ever and all that. Like every year, the media does this every year. Like, bro. And now already they build up OKC. It's a dynasty before they even won the chappionship.
You said Denver?
Like every year. Denver, Boston. Where are they? Boston, I'm still looking for them, bro. The last 2 champions. Remember when the Lakers won the championship? The 2 best players in the league were Anthony Davis and LeBron James, allegedly. Why they ain't win back to back? Where they been? Oh, okay. Still waiting. Giannis. Remember Giannis ran up there. Where he been? What are we doing? Okay.
Yeah, it's a good point, bro. Good point.
Has 2 teams even made the finals back to back yet?
Other than the Warriors, no.
I mean, since the Warriors, yeah. Since the Warriors, there's been no team, not even just winning it.
Yeah, Warriors and Cavaliers
that went back to back, right? Yeah, nobody's went back-to-back since the Warriors and Cavaliers. You're right. Like, even when the Warriors won again, they didn't make it the next year. When Boston won, they didn't make it to the finals the year before, the year afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like nobody makes it to the finals back-to-back anymore. But they dynasties.
I guess definition of dynasty changed, I guess, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. I used to think dynasty was...
Did you win one? Yeah. Oh,
bro. People used to argue with me if San Antonio was a dynasty because they didn't win back-to-back. And now we're giving guys dynasties for winning one championship. Or before they even win.
Bro, you had a good regular season. You was a dynasty, sir. Wait, what?
That's
all I need to do. Okay.
I
won 50 games this year, but what's up with it?
There's still people that don't believe in San Antonio a dynasty to this day, bro.
Oh wow, bro.
Because they didn't win 2 in a row. And some people say to be a dynasty,
they literally dominated the whole 2000s all the way up to like the 2010s, bro. That's wild to me. Yeah, I guess, bro. 5 championships in 14 years. I guess that don't matter. No, sorry, 15, 5, but yeah, 14 years. So yeah, I mean, I guess it don't matter, bro. But yeah, I'm still got the pause, bro. Leave the All-Star game alone, man. Just keep it to the East and the West. Find a way to motivate the players to play the game, bro. That's all you need to do.
Just get you 24 Giannis's.
Go over there, go get Giannis brothers over here, man. They got you.
That's really the All-Star game. Get Giannis and all his brothers. That'd be entertaining. I bet you.
What if they mess around to be an All-Star game? Because they got to fill the roster spots, bro.
They will. The Nass's going to be an All-Star game, bro, because they got to fill the spots. Like, bring the Nass's over here. Like, damn, the Nass's.
Nah, he gonna be on Twitter talking noise.
That's crazy, bro.
My resume, I'm an All-Star. Oh, okay.
See, this year, like I say, real talk. This upcoming season, I'd love to be from somewhere else. I'm like, yes, if my game like right on the cusp, and I'm from somewhere else, like, thank you. I'm like a 6th man of the year from somewhere in Canada, something like that.
Hey, I be sending in messages to Adam Silver. Don't ever change this format.
Don't ever change. I swear to you, Jamal Murray gonna make the All-Star game this year, bro.
Bro, I got a $35 million contract because you, Adam Silver. Appreciate you, man. Hey, bro, you got 5 points a game. It don't matter. I'm an All-Star. Like, God dang.
They're gonna put Dylan Brooks in there.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks gonna be on there. You know what I'm saying?
You got Şengün. Man. It's a couple people. Or let's say we got Şengün. We got Sabonis.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Şengün. Yeah, Sabonis. He was an All-Star. Like I said, I have to really just sit down and think about it, bro. Cause I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my
head. I just feel like they're weak. I feel like the bottom of the world guys are like those guys that wouldn't regularly make an All-Star game, like Vucevic and all that stuff. Like they might get in there, but now it's going to actually help them out to actually be another All-Star. So
yeah. But yo, man, what was that brought to you by?
Playback.
Thank you to our friends over at Playback for this segment. Pause. If you're tired of the national media and the annoying ways they sometimes cover sports and other events, give the Glow Sun Production channel on Playback a try. We cover new and old school basketball, wrestling, and geek culture. And just recently, we've added boxing, mixed martial arts, anime, and even video gaming. So if you have time in your busy day, give our channel on Playback a look and check out some of our replays while you're at it. Another special shout out to our favorite at Playback. Back to the show.
Yes, sir, man. Let's go ahead and get to these questions and these comments, man. Listen, if you guys got a question or a comment, man, addressing me and King here on the panel, we ask you to hit us with the C, N as in Nancy, C in front of your question or your comment. We ask you to be respectful in the comment section. Also, too, we take on our super chats first. So if any super chats come in, we'll address those first. So let's get to it.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
All right, King, what we got?
Yes, sir. Got our guy Big J here of Cause We Geek. He's a Glow Yard member. He says, "Hola, mi familia."
What up, Big J? Man? Glow Sun Productions vet right there, man.
Yes, sir. We also got Daniel Berry Sports Highlights in the house. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He has all the highlights for everything everything. You be looking like, dang, Daniel Burry, you got another highlight. I see you, Daniel Burry.
Everything.
Yeah, he says happy Monday. Hey, everyone. What up, Daniel Burry? Yes, sir.
Shout out to Daniel Burry, man. Follow him on YouTube, y'all.
Yep. Rich is also Glow Y'all member. He says trade Cade and Duran. I guess he's saying for Austin and layup line Maxey. LOL. It's a great deal. Oh man.
For who, Richard? For who?
Bro, the Lakers be wilding. I saw the Lakers show not too long ago again. I think Richard told me, but I saw one. I was like, I'm not paying attention. This ain't real. And then somebody was talking about the Mavericks trade for like the first picks of the Lakers. I was like, they were really talking about that. I'm like, oh, really?
Hey, BJ told us that, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, I understand, but like, what? They said we're gonna fleece him again.
Bro, they fleece you one time. They like, man, I can fleece these dudes anytime I want to, man. You know what I do need? I do need a Ferrari, man. They gonna give us $500,000. Like,
the Dallas Mavericks. I need a Ferrari. How about the Dallas Mavericks?
Exactly.
Richard also says Franz get the 40% from 3. It's over. That's a Richard guy, Franz. I like Franz. Like I said, it's not that I don't like Franz, Richard. I don't think he's better than Paolo, but I like Franz.
You got to work on that release too, man. His stuff look a little Bill Cartwright-ish.
Franz be disappearing to me. Like this year, even when Paolo was gone, Franz was looking good for a second and all that. But Franz, like I was wanting that. I was like, Franz, this would be good for him. I think Richard even said that as far as this would be a good step for him to actually be that number 2, like actually show something without him. He was for a second, but then Franz will start becoming, and I don't know if it's because he's playing with Paolo, which means that's more on Mosley than if it's because of that. But he gotta become a consistent 20-point guy. Like I should consistently, damn near every game, look at the box score and know Franz will give me 20 at least.
Can Franz get to a J Will or J Dub type of trajectory? Can he get to that?
So I think Franz could be better than J Dub offensively. Maybe. So it's still a maybe. It's not like I'm saying for sure. But I don't think he'd be better than him defensively, though. So that's if J Dub is number 2.
J Dub still got him on shooting too.
That's what I'm saying. And if J Dub's a number 2 already, and question him being a number 2, you see why I question Franz being a number 2 there. And Richard says Captain Canada, Dwight Powell will be there. Yeah, tripping, man. Let him get there. I'm telling him, getting the jersey, I'm getting that All-Star Dwight. And what up, Larry? Definitely follow the Knicks away for everything Atlanta. Everything Atlanta. My guy Larry says, "Sup, fellas? What up, Larry?
What up, man?"
Larry making fun of us now because they won the Trae Young trade.
Shout out to Larry, man. Listen, man, we definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys, man, for another episode, man, of Cap and Crown, man. Listen, if you guys are new to the channel, you're into NBA content, whether it be new or old, guys, please hit that subscribe button, man. Join us here for all conversations, man. We have shows every Monday and every Wednesday night. So you guys join us here for that. We will be back here next Wednesday. Also, too, man, everybody hit them likes for us, man. Get the likes up for us today, man. Help us build that algorithm. We're still working on the algorithm. I know a few of y'all were talking to us about certain ideas with the whole algorithm thing. I think we're starting to figure it out a little bit. I'm going to try some new things here, man, to help the algorithm pick up, man. Because like I said, I think the algorithm still has not recognized us with our new format yet. So we're still working on that. But please hit that like for us too, man. That also helps with the algorithm, y'all, hitting the likes. Also, too, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, man, hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button. Join us here every Friday morning, man, as we have members only Fridays, y'all. We had a good show Friday, man. So shout out to the members of the show, man, that joined us on Friday, man. Last few shows, man, been pretty good, man. So shout out to the members for joining us on Fridays, man. What we do for y'all, man. So also, too, follow me on my other channel, Cuz We Geeks, where we talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We do have a show tomorrow. Shout out to Big J, man. Shout out to my cuz Will. BA probably be back on tomorrow, too. So we'll have a show tomorrow evening, guys. So follow us over there. Help us get to our first 500, guys, over there on Cuz We Geeks. What's something else I was going to say pertaining to the show? Oh, so we might have a new sponsor too, guys, of the channel. This is a huge sponsor of the channel. We'll probably announce that probably next week or so. We still got all that stuff worked and everything. So we might have another sponsor of the channel, man. So, and I'm telling y'all, we can't get these type of things, man, without y'all support, without y'all helping us grow the channel. That's the only way we're able to get some of these sponsors and stuff like that, man, to help us grow the channel, to help us support the channel. So we definitely appreciate y'all, man, with that. But yeah, Kings, everything else, man, I forget, man.
Share, more share, bro. A like is equivalent of a share. You guys appreciate everything you guys have done for us. We're trying to get the 5K over here. Help us get there. Like my partner said, we stuck in like a stalemate right now. It's like we're losing. I guess Maverick fans that are hardcore Maverick fans don't want to deal with us anymore, and we're gaining NBA fans that want to know about the NBA at the same time. So the numbers are staying the same. We're like seeing subscribers come, so it's weird right now, pause. So like my partner said, we're trying to get the algorithm to get more folks, so we can get more folks to subscribe before folks leave, hopefully, or get more folks that actually are already to subscribe to come back and actually want to watch the show and learn about basketball. But other than that, y'all follow me as well on my other channel. We talk combat, so we talk about all things combat, sports, and entertainment. We had a show this past Sunday, yesterday actually, talking about Money in the Bank, Our Truth Return. I know we have Raw tonight and all that. We do everything in Discord. Just follow us over there. Help us get to our first goal of 500 as well. Everybody's trying to get monetized, but like my partner says, everything happens because of you guys, and we appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Larry. Appreciate you, man. But yeah, like I said, guys, we will be back here on Wednesday. We'll be back here on Wednesday, guys, for more content, man. And also Friday, members will see y'all on Friday. But until then, we will be back here on Wednesday. So with all that being said, guys, listen, it is your boys Relle and King of Cap and Crown, guys. When we talk about all things in the NBA, new or old, we'll be back here on Wednesday. Okay. What do I normally say?
Cap and Crown.
Cap and Crown.